Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your co-host Matt,
And Jacobean RJ.
and we're with Bean Scream Podcast, episode 6, the Beantrix. I think that's at least what we're going with right now, right?
That is what we're going with, sir. And it's the
That's
sixth one already? Holy cow,
yes, it
man.
is number 6. Bean Scream
Man,
number 6.
I'm feeling it.
It's a fun time.
It's a fun time. It's vibey, you know what I mean?
We
It's vibey.
might have missed a week,
We did.
just
we
maybe,
did. Yeah.
but it's okay.
So that is all my fault, and I apologize. I got a thing, and then I had to do a thing, and then yeah, I'll get into that
See,
later.
we can't just blame you because OBS wasn't opening up either.
That is also a fair point.
Yeah. So, few problems. I think we got them all sorted out and fixed.
Yeah, having
We
some
should
technical
be,
difficulties.
yes, we should be a little more consistent again.
Yes. A little more consistent now that the holidays and stuff are over almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
So.
It's just one more holiday, and that's
Yeah, one more holiday.
yesterday. If you're watching this on YouTube, it was yesterday. So,
Yes.
what did you do? Are you hungover right now? I am.
Are you feeling a little frisky? Want to take the beans out?
Ooh. Ooh, I like
Take
that.
out massage your beans, maybe. Bean massage.
Big handful of shit, wasn't it?
I forgot what that one was. it's just called handful right now. And I was like, what is handful? Oh,
A handful of beans. I like it. Love where you're going with that.
Oh yes.
Nice.
Oh yes.
So how was your Christmas? Let's get into that.
It was Christmas. It was definitely weird not seeing everybody for Christmas, but
Yeah.
it was fine. Like I slightly saw people. It was that like, hey, here's your gifts. Bye.
Bye, because quarantine, yo.
Bye now.
Bye now. It's like a drive-through. Like you just crack a window and like, here's your gift. Bye.
No, quite literally, we kind of did that. Of just like,
Have a nice day. Leave a
ran
Yelp
up,
review.
threw stuff on the doorstep, and ran off.
Yeah.
At one house, it was just like
It's like the opposite of burglarizing. You go to someone's house, you leave gifts, and then you go away.
And then you make sure they don't see you because there's little children in there that want to see you, and you just can't hug them because they got the COVIDs.
They got the COVIDs. Yeah, that's bad.
They got the Ronas.
Got the Ronus.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, that's that's kind of how it goes around. It's a little unfortunate timing for Christmas with the pandemic, but we make the most of it, and that's what we got to do.
That's all you can do.
Still a good time was had.
Yes. And then
Yeah.
The interesting thing was a Rona birthday. That was fun.
Ooh, Rona birthday. I had one of those too.
Like I woke up and there were just donuts.
Rona donuts.
I'm not even. I woke
Ronuts.
up. Ronuts.
Ronuts. You woke up with Christmas Ronuts. Or birthday Ronuts.
I got out of bed and there were just Ronuts.
Birthday Ronuts.
Everywhere.
Let us know in the comments if you've ever had a Ronut.
Have you ever had a Ronut? I mean, if you like a good Ronut.
Yo, dog, I heard you like the Rona and your birthday and donuts. So here's your birthday Ronut.
Here's your birthday Ronut, bro.
Birthday Ronut, bro. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did our viewers do for Christmas? Let us know, guys.
Put a
if you're here
comment
with us.
down below. Hit the like button already in the first 5 minutes of this. Hit that
not?
subscribe button. Hit the like button.
Subscribe. Join our
Share
Discord.
it with at least 10 people. Join the Discord. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitch. We might be doing some Phasmophobia on Twitch at some point.
Oh yes.
That's still popular, right?
That's still popular right now. Yes, it is. New updates. We got a prison now. Like what?
Yeah, I haven't played in
It is so scary, dude. I'm
gonna do it, and if we get 50 followers on YouTube, I will do Phasmophobia in VR.
Heck yeah, and
I'm
I'll join him.
baby.
Looking into it.
I am a baby.
Looking
I couldn't
into
do
that
the tutorial.
reality.
I'm baby.
Matt's a baby when it comes to ghosts.
It's not even ghost. It's just scare.
Scare. I'm a baby when it
Yeah.
comes to scare.
I'm a
Oh,
baby when it comes to scare. I don't like scare.
wow. You like horror movies, though, right? I mean, you're
No, I like horror movies. I just for some reason I can watch horror movies. Can't walk down a Halloween aisle.
can't walk down a Halloween aisle. What?
Yeah, like Walmart, Target.
What?
At least I used to not be able to.
I'm like,
I've kind of grown up a little bit, but like,
hopefully you just had a 24th
yeah.
birthday, my dude.
Dude, Mikayla and I actually went to Fright Fest last year
Oh,
at the
right.
Six Flags, and
Oh.
I made a video about it because I was like, I'm a baby.
Nice.
But I the thing that got me about Fright Fest is I just started getting really tired. So
Oh,
I
really?
was just like, yeah, I was just like, at one point, like Mikayla and I just had a headache, and we were just like, we're tired. Like I want to go home.
Oh, wow.
I was hoping to do it again this year, but yeah,
Ronuts.
but it's just
Yeah. Basically. Oh. That was a wet one. Was that real?
maybe.
Oh.
Who knows?
Getting a little spicy right now.
I might have had some chili.
Oh. I can smell it from here in Montana.
Good. Perfect.
The
Yeah.
Montana air is poisoned with dairy air.
Ooh, I
Oh
like
boy. He's squeezing them out. That's
Yeah.
great.
Literally squeezing.
Oh.
I'm an adult.
Yep. Just turned 24. You
Woo.
big little boy. Who's a big boy? Who's a big
I
boy?
am.
Who's a big boy? Who's a big boy?
Oh, I am. It's on the other page. Hold on.
Who's a big boy?
Get it.
I am. Who's a big brave boy? Wow, who's a big boy? I'm about to be.
I'm about to be.
Nice.
That is
Shout out to Markiplier and Ethan. Fun guys.
Yes, that is a great video that is no longer around.
But there are archives somewhere.
People posted them. They're not
There's got to
supposed
be,
to.
yeah. Not supposed to, but they're there.
Yeah.
Probably.
No, they are. I've seen them.
Yeah.
I've been tempted to watch them, but it's not the point. You don't
Yeah.
do that. You don't support that.
We don't support that. No.
No, we don't do that around here.
We don't condone or accept it.
No.
Nope.
You do not go against the messages of a content creator.
Correct.
Unless they're wrong.
Unless they are wrong. Correct.
This is not a wrong. That's the entire point of it. It's
Yeah.
gone.
It's gone. Bye-bye.
It's gone. It's gone.
Adios. Sayonara.
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 Nani?
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 I knew you were going to do it. So
Nani?
Nani?
お前はもう死んでる。Nani?
Nani?
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
There's the one. So good. God.
It is.
So what are we doing here, Matt?
We're talking about. This was your idea. I'm just here with the recording.
Yeah, I'm just here with the sound.
I'm just here. I'm just here for the tech.
All right. Well, speaking of the tech, get this. Okay.
Okay.
So I was looking around the other day. I get some, tech updates and some stuff going on, following some, technology and some science, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Okay, so first off, I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna start off with a little side dish of delicious. Okay, here's
Okay.
this.
Okay, I'm ready to slow down.
Slurp it down. All right, so they recently found a star that is bigger than the last known biggest star. Okay.
Okay.
So this star is called Stevenson 2-B. Okay.
Okay.
So what is Stevenson 2-B? Well, it's like 1.8 billion miles of just hot stuff that's in the space, right?
The burning balls of hydrogen.
The burning balls of hydrogen and whatever else a McRib is made of.
Yes.
Yes,
I've never had
basically
McRib.
that. I have, and they're actually quite good. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like ribs.
Sorry. It's not even ribs. It's
I know, it's
processed
fake. It's
meat.
fake. It's
think.
McDonald's
It's like-
fake.
It's like horse meat, I guess. I don't know. It's like
I haven't had McDonald's in a minute.
it's the last known bison. I don't really know what it is. I like. I really don't.
It's the never-ending story.
It is. Anyway, so with this Stevenson 2-B, right?
Mhm.
So it's the size you can't even like comprehend. You can't comprehend the size because you could fit literally like Donald Trump's ego inside it. So that's huge.
So half of Jupiter.
Yeah, pretty much. No, just kidding.
Nah.
This is not a political podcast yet.
Nope,
Jake.
this is not in this episode.
Not in this episode.
Not in
Okay, anyway,
not in
so it's super massive, right? It's like the biggest thing
supermassive
ever.
black hole.
Supermassive black hole. No, well, not a black hole. It's more of a sun.
I
But,
know.
so a supermassive sun. So, but here's the thing. So it's still in the Milky Way. It's still in our galaxy. Okay.
Really?
So if you think about how big the Milky Way is, right? It's like what 30? I think it's 30,000 light years is the
Yes.
is
Sounds
the
accurate.
diameter of the Milky Way. Okay. So, Stevenson 12b or Stevenson 2b, pardon me, is 6,000 light years away from Earth. So it doesn't affect us at all, really. I mean, kind of in a weird molecular way, it probably does. But
Mhm.
I just thought it was interesting. They found they keep finding bigger and bigger stuff out there.
No,
And-
there's always a bigger fish.
There's always bigger fish, but and that's the other thing is like so we have so many galaxies out there, so many super clusters, so many the universe is indefinitely massive, right?
Mhm.
But how big is it,
See,
right?
okay. Here's a question for you. Here's a
Right.
moral quandary.
All right.
Which is more unsettling? The idea that the universe is infinite and goes on forever and ever and ever, or the idea that the infinite universe just stops? Which one is more terrifying?
I think maybe the stopping of the universe because if the universe continuously grows as science has said that it does with every
Just the
supernova
infinite
basically.
expansion.
Yes, yeah, infinite expansion. But if it stops, then all the bad that's going on out there can eventually circle around here.
Yes.
That's what I think.
No, it's like a big Earth where it's just a big globe, and you keep going until you just come right back.
Exactly.
That's terrifying.
That is terrifying. What goes around comes around. That's what that means.
But then also, it's really weird to think that like if something just completely passes by,
Mhm.
that's the only time you ever see it. That's the only time
Correct.
anyone ever sees it, if they
Mhm.
see it.
Yes, sir.
Also, another question: what's more terrifying, the idea that we're alone in the universe, or the idea that we aren't?
I'm gonna go with because it's already kind of been proven that we're not alone in the universe. So I'm gonna go with the fact that with that basically, it is pretty terrifying to think that you are alone because it's like what's left. Like if this is it,
Yeah.
this is it. But there have been lots of reports of people saying aliens are here. They've made contact with us. We have an alliance.
The
We have
monolith.
Yeah, the monoliths, yeah. And then that guy from Saudi Arabia who was like, yeah, we have a contract with the aliens, basically. And we're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
I
insane.
probably bring up a alien dude. What do we do in the alien episode?
That is coming soon to theaters near
When
you.
are we talking aliens? When are we talking anime?
Anime. Ooh. I think anime maybe a couple. Well, we'll delve in that a little bit. This has something to do with kind of our whole game plan here.
Okay.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so that's interesting. So the size of the universe is so complex and massive beyond comprehension that it's kind of like how is something so like how do you comprehend that? Which brings me to the next point here. And this one's a doozy. I'd get your fingers and your soundboard ready there.
Okay, hold on. I'm strapping in.
Strap in. Okay, get ready. Okay. There was a study done, basically that says that photons and or electrons behave differently when they're on camera.
Yes, when observed.
Beautiful.
That kind of what you were going for? Yeah, just a little bit. I like that we both went silent for that.
Perfect.
We just completely we got to listen to it. Perfect.
I just love it so much. Such a masterpiece.
It is a great clip.
It's a disaster
10 out
piece.
of 10. Done in 5 minutes.
So basically, yeah. So the photon electron thing. So they behave differently when observed, which means it knows when it's being watched or looked at. So that begs the question: are we in a simulation?
Well, yes, obviously.
Okay, what are your thoughts on that, Matt?
It's a terrifying thought because think about it this way, right? Some dude could literally just say, "All right, I'm done," and then disappear, and everybody else would be going, "Why can't I do that? I'm out. I want to be out. I want to be out." And like, it just causes the panic.
Right.
It's a mess.
That is a mess.
Are we in like a Sword Art Online kind of situation of like where we're just all trapped? Like long ago, humans could like pop out, but like since it got locked and everything, you can't even access the menu anymore.
Yeah, like the menu like broke or something, and then like the creator of the simulation died, so we can't get out. Yeah. So that's definitely possible. But so the photon thing is interesting, and the other side of that, I guess, is like, so if something that makes up everything can manipulate itself to behave differently when observed, what
does that mean for everything?
What does that? Yeah, what does that mean?
Pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, what does that mean exactly? So, like, if light can change itself based on what is happening to it, like, what the hell? Like, how does that make sense?
Because that's how we see.
Yeah,
that is the exact how we see, how it's made.
How it's made. Yeah. Okay. So basically, like when you say photons are how we see, right? Like light, everything is light. Everything is light reflecting off of everything, right? Okay,
everything that you see is the light.
So if you change the light, you see something different.
Yes.
Which means if the light is to be manipulated, then you would see something different and believe it as your own reality.
Yes.
So
is my blue your blue?
That's scary. Yeah, I don't know. Is it?
And okay, here's the interesting thing with that is even if we found a way to like transfer consciousness into a new body, we would have to ask the question, okay, since I'm in a new body, like, well, what part of me registers this color as this,
Right, yeah.
And maybe everybody has the same favorite color, but they see it different.
Interesting.
What if there's something about a specific color and you're like, I really like this color. And everybody's arguing over the favorite color, but it's the same color.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
These kind
I
of
wonder
thoughts
if-
blow my mind.
Yeah, no, they really do. That's why I'm like kind of speechless right now. Like, wow.
Yeah, no, it's a crazy thing. It
That's why we do this
definitely-
podcast.
Yeah, it definitely clears the room for sure. You walk
Seriously,
in, you talk about what if your blue is my red, but we both like blue.
And this is why I'm single. Oh,
Yeah,
just kidding.
no, it took a lot of convincing for her to say yes. I'll
right,
tell
right.
you what.
Took a lot of chloroform, let me tell you.
Took a lot of just some CIA digging around in some old
Oh, yeah.
files.
for sure,
Some brainwashing.
Some cold case files, obviously.
Some MK Ultras.
MK Ultra. Some White Claw, you know. So which is this podcast sponsor, White Claw. No, just kidding.
Welcome to the White Claw family.
Okay, speaking of White Claw, real quick, I saw a meme that made me like cry laughing.
Okay.
The meme said, "I don't know how people drink White Claw. It tastes like TV static and someone yelling a fruit from a mile away."
Yes.
And that is the most accurate description of a White Claw I've ever heard in my life.
I've never had a White Claw. I don't think I
Oh.
ever will.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
I've had other seltzer alcohols. And
Yeah,
none of
and
them have
they're
been
ass.
good. None
Yeah,
of them
no.
have been good at all.
Like the Bud Light seltzer. Like, what are you guys doing over there? Like, what? You are literally the face of American beer, and you're gonna do that. Like,
Yeah.
what?
In town, the
Who
local
approved that?
university hosts what they call the Mac and Cheese Fest, essentially,
Oh.
where there's like craft beers and stuff, and they're like vendors. The main draw is the beer. They just sell they sell the ticket as the Mac and Cheese Fest just to not have to call it a beer fest.
Because it's
But-
craft beer, right?
Yeah,
Like craft
no,
mac
it's-
and cheese.
Exactly.
Ah!
And like so local restaurants will come out and like, oh, here's this mac and cheese and here's this mac and cheese. But the main draw is the beer. Everyone is there for the beer. But the mac and
Nice.
cheese is still pretty good. But
Okay.
yeah, I've tried a lot of interesting beers. I've been twice. Just because it's one of those things you don't need to go every year. But
No.
Couldn't
Once in a
go
while.
this year.
Yeah, no going this year.
Is a no go.
All you can get is birthday ronuts.
Yeah. Birthday
That's all
Ronuts
you-
and some Rona rinks.
Rona rinks.
Drinks.
That's it.
Some
So
Rona
we got a little
sours.
bit off topic there.
Yes. We got a little out of the matrix.
A little out of
Why?
mission. Let's dive back in a little bit.
Let's take this red pill.
Let's take the red pill. All right, cool. So we're taking the red pill, and
Let's take the red
Um,
bean.
the other thing that kind of blows my mind is there's a lot of theories and stuff around that, like so like, not to make this about ghosts or anything, but when you think about what a ghost is, right?
Mm.
There's theories out there that are saying, like, ghosts are like the last generation of the simulation, or people who have like maybe escaped and trying to like tell us something.
Mm.
And so like the software is like glitching essentially. Okay. And there's a master server somewhere that's holding all the information, but because it's technology, it glitches sometimes, and there's like a lapse, and you can, if
You
you're
can catch it.
you can catch it. Yeah. And if you're say your computer, if your hard drives are like, touching
You're trying to
or something.
overwrite a file, but
Or-
it's
yeah.
still gonna poke through.
Right. Yeah. But or if there's just a system malfunction, they start overlapping, you start seeing both things at the same time, kind of like the parallel universe kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like a Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh my god.
See, I don't know why people were complaining about that. They were saying, "Hey, it's not done."
Right. Yeah, they did. Yeah, CD Projekt Red
We're not.
told that.
Yeah, we're not. We're not getting into that. But people were
Yeah.
annoying.
They also kind of lied about console, though. I'm gonna be honest.
But they were also saying it's not ready.
But they also kind of lied about console, to be honest.
I mean,
Did you hear
we're
about
not
that
gonna- Okay, which one?
okay, so basically the CEO of CD Projekt Red was like, so basically, you can play this on console, not just PC, and you can play it on the older consoles. What up? And people are like, yay! So they all pre-ordered and bought it, right?
Mm.
Records were broken for the most sales of a game for all that stuff, and then it turns out, the graphics on the older consoles look like the first Lara Croft Tomb Raider with the pointy
It's a
nipples.
big game. Yeah, but it's a big game.
But they should have said, like, hey, you're going to experience some issues.
I'm pretty sure that's like, that's something that you really shouldn't have to market,
But you shouldn't say that it's good either. Like, oh no, it's fine. Like, we tested it. You're good.
I'll say it's not like Watch Dogs.
Right.
Did you remember that?
I do remember that. The memes were everywhere.
Yeah, where people were like, oh, Watch Dogs, it's going to be so cool. And then they got it, and it was just bleh. But the annoying part was, on PC, the good textures were there. It just wasn't using it.
Yeah.
Why?
Why, though?
But why, though?
That's true.
Yeah, it's just...
But
anyway, one of those things, it's such an ambitious game. You know there's going to be limitations.
Yeah, super ambitious. Yeah, and I mean even for PC too. Like my PC wouldn't be able to run Cyberpunk right now. Like there's no way.
They might be able to. You got a 1080 Ti equivalent in there. You got a beast.
I got kind of a beast.
It won't be 4K 120 FPS, but you can do like 1440p 60 FPS.
Yeah, I might be able to look at it once
on medium.
On medium graphics. Looks like the first GTA. Like,
hey, if your computer can run VR, it can run Cyberpunk.
That's fair.
But can it run Crysis?
Nothing can run Crysis ever. Shut up.
No. NASA computers can't run Crysis.
Too spooky for me.
Too spooks.
Too spooky.
Ghost in the Matrix.
Right. So back to our point with the Matrix thing. So the glitches in the software, right? Because there's essentially a big server somewhere that's beyond comprehension. Okay. I had a theory. Maybe the server is located inside the sun.
Could be. That's why everything emanates from there.
And here's my reasoning as well.
Life has to be close to it.
Right. And I think like all the major like suns of like the galaxies and stuff are like the solar systems.
Individual servers.
Could be individual servers, yeah. So here's the thing. So we have never been like to the sun. Like we don't know what the sun is. We're just like, oh yeah, it's a thing, right? Like we know what it is, but we've never been there. We never set foot there. We don't know what's inside it, kind of thing.
That could be why things like cameras and stuff can't get close to it, is because it's one of those things.
Protection.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. It's a firewall. Yeah. Literally. That's what they call it. That. It's a firewall. Like,
do you think that we got our language from whoever made? Like, do you think that outside they're speaking like English and like French and stuff, or is it like different? Are we speaking Sim essentially?
I think we are speaking Simlish. I think we are just Sims. Like
yeah. No. You ever go into the room that you're like, I gotta go do this, and you're like, what's it doing?
Yes.
Oh, well, cancel task.
Like you cancel your whim. Yeah. It's so like, yep. I get that all the time.
Yep. It's great.
And the things that happen that just like make no sense, and you're like, wait, what? It's so weird.
Like a dude riding around on a bicycle with an axe.
With an axe, yeah, exactly. That's a weird occurrence right there. So here's a weird thing. So on Monday, I was feeling a certain way about some stuff, right? It's one of those days where you just like you're kind of in a funk, and you're like, I don't understand why. Like I slept decent, and you hate it, right? Come to find out, it was the death anniversary of someone I really looked up to, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, why did I know that, but I didn't think about it? Yeah, it was like subconscious, but like, what is the subconscious? Is it like coding? Is it like, hey, you're going to be sad today
because your core memories? Like this is your prime directive.
Right. Core memories. Like I can't remember
Yes.
like my fucking phone number, but I can remember the death of someone from 11 years ago. Like what?
Subconsciously.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
do kind of a
but then
similar
like
thing
so there's
around
that.
November.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
I can imagine. Spooky.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah, but so there's that, and then like I was saying, the glitches in the software. People talking about like
Bigfoot.
yeah, Bigfoot, yeah, the Loch Ness
The
monster,
Loch
like
Ness
just weird stuff like that.
yeah. Aliens. It's
Aliens are
just
just like
aliens are just other simulations crossing over in their corrupted data, and that's why we can't ever get actual solid evidence.
or maybe aliens are the moderators of the server.
Are they the neckbeards?
They're the neckbeard.
They're the neckbeards.
Yes, they're the Apple wizards.
From now on, aliens are called neckbeards.
Neckbeards. I like it.
Have any news on neckbeards yet? No, I'm still looking out in the stars.
Still looking out in the stars for the neckbeard UFOs. Yeah.
See, I'd call them graybeards, but that's already kind of taken. Dude, what do we do in our Skyrim Together series?
Oh, dude, yeah, we gotta hit that up
We
eventually
gotta
as
do
well.
a lot of stuff.
We gotta do a lot of stuff.
Scream, a lot of screaming beans.
We gotta scream at lots of beans. That's for sure. Yeah. So continuing this thing here, what are your thoughts so far in the simulation world? Huh?
So, I feel like I have a lot of examples. I just can't remember any of them right now because today was one of the. Okay, actually, I might actually be able to say something about some stuff. Okay, so today, right? Just normal Wednesday at the job, just
at the job.
Usually in my job, I see anywhere from like 6 to 8 people in a day kind of thing. I have to kind of hit a quota of like how many hours I'm spending with people and stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's not like a hard set limit or anything. It's just like a hey, try to be busy for this time. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Today, I got into work. I sat down. I tried to link someone up with a housing thing and got that situated. Drove out to the hospital that I'm a liaison for, assisted with a discharge.
Mm-hmm.
I looked down and I'm like, whoa, it's already past my lunch. Like, I'm going to go back, eat lunch, and then I've got to come back because this person needs their medicine. So I need to take this person to go get their medicine. And
right.
It's going to take an hour, so I'm just going to go get my lunch, eat, go try to visit another client who's having some stuff going on, and then go back.
Mm-hmm.
Today went by so fast. I only saw the one person, and the other person was actually. I could probably talk about a story of like just funny stuff that happened. Not really funny, but like just weird. But it's not really on topic. It's weird.
Okay.
But I'll go into it probably at the end if we want to. If we want to circle back to it.
All right.
I'll just start. I'll just say, my first day on the job, I was learning, what to do. My supervisor's like, "Hey, we need to go out and see this client real quick." So we went out. This is the first client I ever saw. He's still with us. We have a 60-day period that we try to get people linked with more long-term outpatient care teams.
Yeah.
This is back in September.
Okay.
It's January, and he's still with us.
Been a little longer than 60 days, I think.
Yeah, his home has burnt down. He's been in and out of jail, and I'll go into more detail if we want later. It's a weird thing.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Yes.
So, yes, simulations and stuff, I fully will attest to, even just today, of, normally I can get a lot done. I talk to people all day, and it feels like an 8-hour day. Today did not feel like an 8-hour day. Today felt like a 3-hour day.
Right.
So I have usually I'll have 6 to 8 notes in a day to write, which is encounters. Today I have 3. 2 of them are one person. The other person I didn't even see because he's in jail again.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like today just flew by.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything or witnessed anything that you can't explain logically?
So this would probably fit more better as a ghost story, but
Okay.
if we're going with that theory of corrupted data and stuff,
Yeah.
at my old job, the pizza place,
Mhm.
the previous owners that I worked under, I was there for like 3 ownership changes. I'm not even joking. Towards the end of one of the ownerships, one of the owners was very dead set on making sure that every night the soda dispenser had ice in it. Okay?
Yes.
So literally the last thing in the night had to be put ice in the drink dispenser. So it's one of those things. A supervisor, I'm like, okay, I'm the last one anyways. I got to lock up, put in the codes, all that stuff. Lights are off in a restaurant. I have to step on a little step stool. I don't really have to step on the step stool because I'm kind of tall, but I'm like, I don't want to hurt myself. So I'm going to step on the step stool, dump the ice in, come back down, get a few scoops of, doing this.
Yeah.
There was one night of doing this in total darkness. Like the last person went home already. I was like, this is the last thing I got to do, and I'm out. Every time I would step up onto the stool and see over the counter and everything, I would see a figure out of the corner of my eye, and I would look,
man,
and nothing. So it was so we had a counter for the buffet, and then the drink machine dispenser. I would come over the drink dispenser, and right next to the counter for the buffet, I'd see something. So I was kind of after 2 or 3 times of this happening, I was like, no, I'm done. I'm not going to get demon today. To this day, I do not know how to explain it.
Interesting.
Because it's not like there was anything person-shaped. And I was even looking outside, okay, maybe there's just people walking by and the shadow is casting. Nothing.
Yeah.
That is one of the freakiest experiences I've ever had. At least that I remember. I've also had times of you see someone and then you look away and they're just gone, or you blink and they're gone.
Yep, I've had that multiple times. Yep.
Also, okay, another thing. So Mikhail and I think we're a little in sync with the simulation.
Okay.
So there's times where we go out places and we both look at each other and we're like, "Do you have that feeling?" And we're both like, "Yeah," and we're discussing. More times than not, back before the pandemic hit, we would just go out to stores or whatever, go out to the mall and just look for stuff.
Yeah.
Every so often we would get this feeling together of we're gonna run into someone. Every single time we did that, we would run into someone that we knew.
Wow.
It would be one of those things. I would look at her and I'd go, I have this weird feeling we're gonna run into someone, and she's like, so it's not just me.
Right.
And eventually we're kind of okay, maybe this is the fluke, because obviously not every single time we're gonna have this, we're gonna run into someone, right? No.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Weird. Okay.
It ranged from family members to friends. It was just weird.
You just sense their familial presence.
No,
You're just
it was especially at the mall of I would walk I would get out of the car, walk into the mall, and I would just look at her and we'd go, we're gonna run into someone.
Nice.
How do you explain that science?
So that, yeah, I don't know. That's like a hardcore, like ancestral DNA connection
Eagle
thing. Like, oh, my
vision.
family's here. Yeah, eagle vision.
Well, no,
Exactly.
not
Yeah.
even like family, like even friends, even people that like we didn't talk to anymore. We would run
Mhm.
into them and go, "Oh, hey, how's it been?" And then we'd look at each other and go, "Okay, did we have that feeling because we knew we were going to run into them, or was it just a coincidence? You know,
Yeah.
just weird."
Super weird. Yeah, but it's like it's your group, your circle.
No,
your people.
it's people that I have in my memory banks. I guess I have people
Yeah.
that I have a cached an encounter with.
Yeah.
I need to clear the cache.
Interesting. Yeah, you gotta clear your cookies, man, or you're gonna get trouble there.
Yeah, they give you away.
Your cookies give you away. So I have an inexplainable situation as well,
Okay.
and this has to kind of do with simulation, weird, maybe alien stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So here's the deal. So I was working at a furniture store. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this has nothing to do with furniture, by the way. I was just working there.
Mm-hmm.
I was on my way home. I was driving. It was probably like 11 or 12, coming up in the morning time.
Mm-hmm.
At night into the morning is what I mean, like 12 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm driving home, and out of the corner of my eye, I see like a big like plane of orange, like not an airplane, but like a plane, like a red square, right, or like an orange square.
Mm-hmm.
And I look over, and I'm like, what? What exactly was that? So it was just like what is happening up in the sky right now? Like it was pitch black, obviously, because it's like it's almost morning time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wait, what was that? And then I see out of the corner of my eye again, like some shapes just like come out of that plane, and then they disappear. So I don't know how to explain that.
Like aliens.
It totally sounds like aliens to me, and I'm gonna believe it because that was beyond my comprehension.
Mm.
So
Back in 2015, I believe it was. Because I think I kind of remember this vaguely, but my sister was in marching band stuff and everything.
Yeah.
And we went to a competition, and those were outdoors, traditionally outdoors. And at night, all the award ceremony, everything takes an all day Saturday thing, right? As the award ceremony is like going on and stuff, it's about wrapping up and everything. You just see like a flash in the sky, and everyone
Ooh.
in town saw it.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the what people said, or like what got reported of like, oh, it's this. I think people were saying like, oh, it's like a rocket, or it's this, or it's that.
Weather balloon.
Yeah, I was just like,
Always a weather balloon.
yeah, always a weather balloon, always just a test flight of something,
Yeah, test flight simulation. We're in a simulation.
So
What?
Yeah, I got Men in Blacked of just like the neuralizer, just,
Yeah, right.
and like all I remember is the light. But like I think it happened like 2 or 3 times. It was just like a weird streak, like it was like a colored streak. Everyone saw, like, depending on where you were in town, it was like kind of a different color. It was weird.
It wasn't orange, was it? Because
I don't know, but it could
that'd be
have been
weird. Huh.
I think I remember like purple, green,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Cool.
It was weird.
Nice.
At
Some
least I
RGB
remember
in the
that.
sky. What up?
Yeah. someone dropped their mouse.
God dropped his mouse. Went, oh shit. Simulation over.
he got mad because some of the sims just were like not working, so he just threw the mouse at the monitor. And he's like, "Oh no,
Right.
hold on." He
Nice.
snaps his graphics card.
Oh yeah. So I was gonna get into that real quick. So the reason for last week's absence was a graphics card, actually. I had installed my Christmas present, which was a Radeon 5700X, which I'm currently in love with because it makes everything look fantastic.
You get those frames. You're
get those
transitioning from
frames.
what? 9 something?
970, yeah.
970. I was about to say 970, but I couldn't remember.
It's a decent upgrade. I want to say it's it's kind of
It's a noticeable
increasing
difference.
my productivity by like 113%. So it's doing a lot.
It adds snappiness to everything. You don't realize how much a graphics card actually helps
Yeah.
until you like. I went. Okay, this is actually going to be a huge like upgrade from I think what you had. I think mine was like a 720, 730 or something like that. I went from that to a 1060.
Oh God.
And whew, like it was one of those things. I was like, okay, the 1060 is a reasonable price for what I'm willing to pay. So yeah, no, I'll do that, and I love it. And then I upgraded my CPU, and everything is great. And now I have an SSD, so everything just boots faster now, and it's so nice.
Welcome to the SSD life, friend.
I was tempted to get an NVMe SSD, but there's really not too much of a difference between speeds.
The M.2, it's great.
Yeah. I just went with a normal SATA 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
SATA 3. Yeah.
SATA.
It's crazy how small that is compared to my. I'm holding the hard drive right now that was in my computer.
Yeah.
And it is massive. And it's only a terabyte.
Yeah. So the reason for the delay of last week's stream is because I had a driver malfunction because I went from NVIDIA to Radeon. Or AMD, I guess.
Yes. You went from green to red.
I went from green to red.
An all-red computer. You communist.
Yes, our PC.
It's the Bugs Bunny, our PC.
Yeah, our PC. Yeah, so that's what happened. So I had a driver malfunction. I had to reset my computer like 18 times one night. I stayed up till like 6 in the morning, like resetting it and downloading all my games again. I was like,
it's like, this is just dead. It's a dead computer. I gotta toss it. Get a new one.
So I had to reinstall Windows because I deleted my drivers. And I was like, oh no. Because I was reading a forum, right? This forum was like, oh yeah, delete your drivers. It's totally fine. Just do it. Do it. Nice cock.
What drivers did you delete, though?
So I deleted the NVIDIA drivers.
Okay.
Before installing the AMD ones for the new graphics card.
Yes.
So there were some MIC issues there, basically.
Were you just plugging your HDMI and DVI? You're using HDMI, right?
Yes.
Were you plugging that directly into the graphics card, or were you doing your computer's graphics?
Directly into the graphics card.
In that situation, you might have wanted to plug into the computer's graphics, and possibly that would have helped a bit.
Oh yeah, because integrated graphics, it's
yes,
that's a thing with AMD. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And you might have been able to install your drivers based on that.
Damn it!
You should have called me on Discord. I could have tried to help you.
I told you I had issues, and you're like, "Oh,
I know."
Cool.
Well, you were telling me it was just rebooting. I was like, "This is what I know of." I don't know. I kind of figured that you were trying, you're plugging things everywhere. I was like, okay, he's got.
I mean, he's
a smart dude.
I'm a smart dude. I mean, sometimes.
You're a smart dude.
No. I had to console the guy who helped me build my PC. So he was like, "Here, do this." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I did that and it worked. I'm like, "All right, great." So
yeah, just clean boot.
So now we're back up and running. But that's another thing about the simulation business, right? So just weird stuff happening like that. Like I had a plan and I was like, I'm just gonna plug this in, do the thing. Something that should have taken me 10 minutes took me 13 hours. Yeah. 13 hours over the span of 3 days. Yeah. Because I was working on it.
I'm really happy because that was something I was worrying about with switching from my hard drive to the SSD. Because I think that my hard drive is actually giving out right now. So I was like, I should probably change it. So I was like, okay, and there's so many like free softwares of like, oh, clone your hard drive to your new drive and make it easy and stuff. And I was like, this isn't gonna work. Like it's not gonna work at all. And I was worrying. Took 3-ish hours, if that. And it because it's a full. I have like almost a full terabyte of data. So
Wow.
it took almost an hour or like 3 hours to copy everything over to this new hard or the SSD. And I was like, okay, well, it says it's all copied over. I opened it up,
Right.
it all looked right. So it's like, okay, turn off my computer, take out the old hard drive, swap out where the SSD is plugged into, mash delete as I'm turning on the computer. Like, okay, go to the BIOS, get the BIOS, boot drive this, turn it on. It worked, and I still had everything, and it was perfect. I was like,
what a
yes!
guy.
'Cause I
Success.
Yeah, I completely changed out my motherboard,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to turn it on, and it didn't. And I was like, what did I do? And
What?
it has luckily it has the easy debug light on it. It's just like, okay, this is the problem. What is this?
Right.
It ended up being the RAM wasn't completely in. So I like completely unscrewed my CPU fan. I was like, is my CPU fan just too tight? Like, what's going on? I had to like redo everything, and it was just the RAM. It's always the
That's
RAM.
terrible. It's always the RAM. Damn RAM.
Why is the RAM gone?
Why is the RAM always gone? That's so good. Oh my god. That's a meme right there. That's a meme.
Yes, it's just Google Chrome in the background.
I love it. That's why I use Opera GX. What a...
Ooh.
What?
They're selling your data.
Huh?
They're selling your data.
I don't care if they're selling my data. Whatever.
Everything that you do online is being sold, even more so than it already is.
It's already being sold. Did you know? Okay, check this out. Okay, so if you feel
simulation data is being sold.
Hang on now. I mean, they know what we're doing anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay, here's statistics. Okay, it is more likely than not that you have a camera inside one of your household items. You know that?
I'm looking at one right. I'm looking at like 3 right now.
Okay, but hear me out, dude. Just hear me out, dude.
Alexa, play Despacito.
She does it. No, okay, so like household items that you're not expecting a camera to be in, okay?
Is this microphone got a camera in it?
It fucking might. It might be tracking your teeth, your movements, your lips, you know. I don't know.
I'm gonna throw some hands at this mic.
It's like your you know, your shampoo, your toilet.
This
you know,
mic's gonna catch a Trulies.
It's gonna catch a twisted tea.
Yes.
Right to the face. Let's get
Why
twisted.
did that blow up? That blew up so fast.
Oh, dude, because he was the hero we needed right now for the end of 2020.
Guess.
We had to end it on a good note, and that guy came through with a twisted tea.
Should we address that people are watching this in 2021 now?
Oh, that's crazy. You time
Thank
traveling
you for
moron.
watching this in 2021, you
Thank you for time
lunatics.
traveling.
Unless this podcast has made it to like the top charts on somewhere, and you're just going back through and listening to all the episodes. How's the future? Are we still wearing masks? Are we still not wearing masks?
Are we still not wearing it? Yeah, that's the question, guys. Come on. Let's end this pandemic, right?
Yeah,
let's go
2 weeks to smooth out the curve. You gotta flatten
Smooth
that
out the curve. Look, 2 weeks isn't even that bad. Okay, it's better than 8 months, right?
500 of...
Yes.
I like the Wally meme of like day 200 something of 2 weeks to flatten the curve.
Yeah. Pretty much, man. I mean, just stay inside. You know, if you feel sick, like just
don't do things. Don't be one of those people that, oh well, I got it now, so I'm just gonna go make everybody else sick. Don't do that.
It's not about your freedom. It's about saving people. You know. Come on. Be smart. Be smart. Be safe. Yeah. You know, and if you wanna treat it like it's a flu, then treat it like it's a flu. Go inside, you know, have some soup, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, you know.
I got a drill.
What the hell was that? Why are you what? Is this a drill?
This is a drill.
This is a drill. Why are you drilling things? What's?
Because we gotta drill it to make sure it gets in. Drill it into their brains. It's the subconscious. It's that simulation, that deep learning.
Oh, the simulation, right? We're reprogramming them. This is a Windows update for y'all. Okay.
Dude, they've always
There
got
it
a Windows update.
This is a Windows update for your existence.
The nice part about this drill too is
follow the bean screen. Subscribe to the bean screen.
Dude, I could totally hypnotize someone with this drill.
Do it. Hypnotize me.
It's got a little light on it, and just the repetitive.
I'm hypnotized already.
I could hypnotize someone with this.
It's like workshop ASMR. I love it.
When are we doing a hypnosis episode?
Hypnosis? Ooh, I am so down. Like after the aliens one, after the anime one, after
ghost anime.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in store, guys.
Yeah. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that follow button.
Fuck yeah.
We're talking about doing an audio only version too for other platforms as well. So be on the lookout for that.
We're gonna be on Podbean. We're gonna be on Spotify maybe if we get on
Red
there.
Circle,
cool.
Red Circle, Hub or two.
RedTube, OnlyFans. Wait, whoa.
I mean,
we're gonna be up on the hub. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Dude, you know, it would be sad. We would probably get more views on that than we do on YouTube.
Probably they'd be like, "What the fuck is this podcast?"
Yeah, no, it's like, why is there a podcast here?
Get your pregame material here.
Yeah.
Isn't
that one dude that does like all of like the wholesome like stuff? He has like the sweater.
Yes.
He's like a white dude. Like, doesn't he get like good views or something on that?
He gets good views because he has like wholesome. It's like after wank content. You just want to see some wholesome.
You're just like, might as well, you know.
Yeah,
I'm here.
It's like how to build a door, like just crazy stuff. Like what?
It's like I'm with such so and so, and I don't do anything. Like,
yeah,
I love the titles of his videos.
Oh yeah. Like I'm with my stepmom, and I don't get fucked. Like
yeah, it's just like cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I helped my stepmom out of the washing machine. What do you know? Yeah. Success.
I help her out, and we just go about our business.
What are you doing, stepbro? Oh, I'm just gonna help you out of the washer so we can go to the movie.
Yeah.
Awesome content.
Going to the movies.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, how's it going?
Getting you out of the dryer so you can suck my lollipop at the movies that we're gonna go see. Yeah, let's.
Oh, I'm hearing a bit of a.
Oh. That's a hard cap.
This is not a drill.
Code Red, this is a drill. Ha.
Ooh. Hey, you know what?
What?
Hey kid, I'm a computer.
We might be computers. We're all simulations.
Exactly. I feel like that was way more appropriate than it should have been.
That was super appropriate.
That was way too appropriate for what we were talking about.
True. So should we let our lovely viewers go into sleep mode?
We'll let them disengage.
Let them disengage. Do a Windows update. Shut down.
Yeah. We'll give them a week. Happy New Year, everyone. Be sure to stay safe. Remember that it's the new year. Nothing's gonna change immediately, but at least stay hopeful. Let's try to make 2021 a better year than 2020. Let's actually be decent people to each other. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And your best bean buddies are with you through everything.
Always here to help.
Oh yeah.
Just send us message. DM us on Twitter, Beanstream PC Twitter. Just DM us your problems. I'm qualified to listen to problems.
He is qualified. Haha.
I'm qualified.
He's qualified. Or join our Discord that we have. We have a Discord channel set up. We're taking in memes and requests and general chats and
Should we make just like a therapy chat?
be a guest on the show. Well, I mean, you can run that. I give terrible advice. So.
Well, no, the thing is, it would just be community advice.
Oh, that's always a great idea.
The more people you get into your problems, the better.
I need to wash my dog. Should I put him in the washing machine? Yes, do it, please.
Do it.
Film it.
Right? Yeah.
Film it.
Put it on YouTube, Don't get banned for it,
Put it on the YT, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Don't
can
get
fuck with
banned for
dogs.
that.
Don't fuck with cats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's
No, cats are too gentle.
great documentary, by the way. If you haven't seen it, Matt,
Which one?
don't fuck with cats.
Kyle and I we're one season behind on Are You the One. We just need to watch season 6, which we
Ooh.
might do. I have 4 days off in a row, so we
There you
might
go.
spend one of those days doing that.
Do it, buddy.
We might.
Heck yeah. Get through it. We just we're like almost at the end of season 8 right now.
That's a good season.
The last season. Oh yeah, it's
Just
a good
because,
season.
like,
I like
it could be anyone.
It could be anyone, and it is.
It could be you.
It could be me.
It is the simulation.
Oh my god, dude, that's
That's the
literally
beams.
the beans.
The Why is it all connected? I
man.
wish that we were doing face cam for that, just so you could have seen my face. Like, I did that total, like, you blew my mind. So it's just the head shake back and
Oh yeah, I probably did the same face. We need to get face cam going one of these days, huh?
we'll do it for one. We'll do it for a special one.
Yeah, maybe if we get 60 subscribers on YouTube, face cam,
Yes.
or maybe 100. How about 100? 100?
Yeah, 50 followers and, like, consistently decent views for Matt doing Phasmophobia in VR. And
Yes. Then face cam.
100 followers, subscribers, for a face cam episode.
Yes.
Dude, I got some new glasses. They're nice. They got blue light
Oh,
filter.
yeah?
It's good.
Okay. I need to get some of those because my eyes are bugging me.
I could send you an Amazon link. I think it was like
I-
$15
I'm a,
for 2
I'm a
pairs.
computer my whole life.
I'm a computer.
I'm a computer. I have mud butts.
Me every day.
Nice cock.
Please give me my dick back.
And with that, we end. Have a good night,
Yes.
everyone.
Have a good week. We'll see you
Announcer
next.
voice activated.
Activated.
Be sure
This
to like,
summer.
comment, subscribe, and
Just
view for
more.
more. Share with your friends. Enjoy Bean Scream Podcast. Was
And
that
to all a
enough,
good
Shannon?
night. Yes.
Happy New Year, everybody. Stay
Happy
safe.
New Year. Yes.
See ya in the 2020s for some bigger and better things, hopefully.
Oh yeah.
Woo!